friend of mine came up to me and said, "Hey, we're working out at CrossFit." I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, well, we get these like weighted balls and we throw them up like 150 times." And I'm like, why would you do that?
Welcome to Above the Standard, a CrossFit Topside podcast. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Hayley, and we'll dive into fitness, healthy habits, and mindset.
We're here to share stories from members, insights from coaches, and strategies to help you level up in the gym and in life.
So chalk your hands, focus your mind, and join us as we strive to live above the standard. Kevin's wearing the same outfit from last week.
Same outfit.
Didn't change. Well, last week. We can tell the viewers anything. It can be last week. It can be to the same day. It could be a year from now.
Yeah.
No laundry.
Enough about my outfit.
No laundry. Same outfit.
Cool. So we are here with Billy Hull. Billy has been a member at our gym, CrossFit Topside, for over 3 years. He was like one of the original.
November 22, right?
Yep.
November 28th, 2022.
Oh,
There's
wow, look
strange
at that.
things that Kevin remembers, and that's
I believe it was the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
The Monday.
Have a check.
No, it is for sure I don't know why I remember that. Random series of random facts that I remember about random things, but I know you're the random fact guy.
Yes, I am. Rain Man, if you will.
Rain Man.
Yeah.
Honestly, crushed at trivia at the anniversary party.
Oh my gosh.
So great guy to have on our team.
Big trivia guy.
Big trivia guy. Carry literally the entire team.
Actually, there was every answer that we didn't know. And we're like, Billy, help.
So Billy's been with us for a super long time. And so tell us a little bit about your background athletically growing up. How did you get into fitness? Did you play any sports, kind of stuff like that?
Yeah, so I played basketball growing up, played baseball, a couple other sports, not like super competitively, like Little League and stuff.
Yeah.
Played basketball in high school. Funny story. So I was actually cut from the team my sophomore year. And in the off season, a friend of mine came up to me and said, "Hey, we're working out at CrossFit." I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, well, we get these like weighted balls and we throw them up like 150 times." And I'm like, why would you do that, first of all? So he was describing Karen, obviously. And I'm like, that's weird. And he was like, "Yeah, you couldn't do that." And I was like, okay.
Try me.
So I grabbed my dad's dumbbells from the basement, similar to your dumbbell story.
Oh, yep.
And brought them up to my room
Always
and was
starts
just
with
doing
dumbbells.
like curls. That's all I did. And then we started to so next year I made the team after like working out in the off season more. And we started doing like more lifting as a team and everything. And I couldn't do anything. I couldn't squat. Still can't squat very well. But
Not true. That's not true.
Yeah, that's untrue.
But like there was no real coaching for like strength and conditioning.
Sure.
So I wasn't able to like really build a base of strength or anything like that. I was mainly just like running for basketball. Fast forward after high school, I started to like watch like CrossFit on TV and stuff, at like the CrossFit games.
Yeah.
And
When it was on ESPN?
when it was on ESPN, it was like the height of like broadcasting it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, this is super cool. Like when I go to college, I want to like work out every day. I want to do what these guys are doing. So I went into my college like dorm gym and did my first workout was Cindy.
Nice.
And I was 130 pounds, so I could just bust out pull-ups all day, push-ups, squats. And I was probably doing the pull-ups like incredibly wrong. It was probably.
Were you kipping?
I was kipping, but you couldn't call it that. It was something else. Probably no reps were actually completed.
All right, good.
So I remember going back to my dorm and then being out of breath for 45 minutes after the workout was done. I'm like, I've had basketball practices, I've ran, I've done other things. Nothing made me feel like that ever. And so I'm like, okay, there's something to this for sure. And then just kept kind of sticking with doing CrossFit in kind of like Globo gyms for the next few years. And down the road, like went to another CrossFit gym, didn't seem like the right fit. And then that's kind of how I ended up here.
Nice. Did you ever end up doing Karen? Did your friend ever?
No, I did not. I did not. I just remember, that's the one thing I remember. I'm like, he said I couldn't do it, which like made me pretty mad about
now
that.
I have to do it.
But I was also like, why would I throw a ball 150 times? Like, at the time, I had no concept of like just working out in general. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. It seems like most people's stories start with a friend kind of being like, hey,
have you heard this thing?
You should try this thing.
This looks really hard.
And that's pretty cool. Are you? Does your friend still do CrossFit?
No, so I think it was just like that off season, because it's funny. The next year, like there was no off season at CrossFit when I was on the team. Like they just didn't go back, and so like I never actually got to like show him what I could do. But I have since done that workout plenty of times.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Very cool.
It's a blessing to our gym every year.
Karen. Every January.
Every January
you can expect it. I mean, we've done it 3 times now since you've been open.
Yeah.
So, do you remember your first workout here at the gym?
Kevin probably does.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I think it was definitely like it was dumbbell hang clean and jerks. I think.
I'm trying to remember.
With the rig in the middle.
Monday.
The rig in the middle.
The middle rig army. Yeah.
We're doing the first year in the open. We're doing shuttle runs, like running like
in between
through the rig. Yep. You're running like 4 inches from the post, like full speed.
I actually don't know what we were thinking when we did that.
No, it was a good learning experience. It was great.
It was unique. It was unique. Yeah.
The very first open workout that we did in our gym was rig in the middle, and it was
burpees.
No, it was rowing, wall balls, toes to bar, clean and jerks, and ring muscle ups was the workout.
With the rig in the middle.
Yep. That's crazy.
23-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 23.
Yeah. And that is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And no, sorry. Yeah, that was the first one. The shuttle run was the second one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And that is insane. I don't know how we did that. I mean,
well, we had like small enough classes.
Yeah,
that
true.
Was fine.
True. I mean,
But
now if like
we still did heats though.
We did
heats.
We did
right?
3 heats.
Yeah.
We did 3
on
heats.
Friday night.
Yeah. So
anyway,
that was
the
cool.
middle rig is no more.
I got my first ring muscle up.
On that
Was
rig.
it that day?
For that, I think it was like in
like leading up to
that workout.
I remember.
And then I was able to do like 5 during the workout, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. And
but yeah, back to first workout. I don't remember it, but it was probably at 5:30 a.m. Because you were.
Yep, I used to go at 5:30 every single morning.
You still do. Not every, but
some schedule wise, yeah. But I was going. It was like me, Bill, Jen.
Yep.
I was like the core crew there.
And then one of us, whoever wasn't coaching.
Yep.
So, so you mentioned you were doing like CrossFit on your own for a while in Globo gyms.
Yes.
What was your experience doing these types of movements? You know, like clean and jerks, muscle ups, pull ups, kipping, like barbell work inside a Globo gym, where I feel like most of the time that's not always super accepted, or you might get some looks.
I had some eyeballs on me. I'm pretty sure I couldn't see them, but I could feel them on me.
Oh yeah.
There was one time where I was doing at a Planet Fitness. I was doing Diane, which is deadlifts and handstand push-ups.
It's an all-time story. I love this story.
And so they Planet Fitness. It's all just like machines and treadmills, the entire place. In this specific one, yes, the lunk alarm, of course. In this specific one, there was like a back room that had a bench and a bar on it, and some other things. But I loaded up the bar to the 225 and started to do Diane. And so I did my 21 deadlifts.
Wait, okay. I assume there was no bumpers.
They weren't bumpers.
They were iron.
I think they were like rubber coated iron plates.
Okay.
Yeah. And I knew someone would probably come tell me to stop. So I tried to be, it was like basically tempo deadlifts. I tried my best to not make
Be
any
quiet,
noise
yeah.
and not set off the lung alarm. So I do my 21, I set the bar down. As soon as I set it down, someone like ran through the opening of the room and was like, "You can't take the bar off the bench." I was like, okay. And so I cleaned it up, I put it back, and then I went into my handstand push-ups and immediately cramp in my hamstring. And so I'm like, this is not gonna work here anymore. I need to find a different gym to do this if I'm gonna keep doing these kind of movements, because it's just not gonna work.
I love it. And so
good.
was that particular instance the catalyst to be like, all right, I need to go find somewhere to do this, or was there something else that kind of pushed you to?
I think that might have been the defining moment.
That was the moment.
I can't think of anything else that would have pushed me more than that. That was not my proudest.
Where were you getting workouts at the time? Or just like wherever you could online?
I would go to main site,
Nice.
CrossFit main site mainly, and look at what was going on there.
Yeah.
I followed a lot of different like CrossFit people in the space and would get like ideas from there. But I think when I was in college, my first like experiences was all girl workouts.
Yeah.
So just like classic ones, Murph.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine, like every week we would do a 2K row and
Nice.
just destroy ourselves.
Deadly.
And try to go as hard as we could. And
Yeah.
it was like, we got our times down pretty low, but yeah, it was just always something that was like a classic
So good.
workout. Yeah.
So good.
Cool. So then you found our gym, had your first workout, you were part of our first open and all of the ones since. What are some things that you've accomplished or have seen progress in since you've been a part of our community?
I think you were just talking a couple weeks ago about how far my squat has come, which is kind of which is kind of funny because
So
you showed me
cool.
an old video of me.
Yeah.
I think it was that same workout.
It was a center rig video.
I think it was the same workout with like the row and the toast bar and the wall balls. And looking at my like squat form, like you could tell.
Yeah.
I think like there's been some progress there.
Which in turn is like mobility, it's strength, it's a lot of things.
I
It's cool.
honestly, I think everything's improved. Like my cardio is still, not the best, but I've also like
Not true.
a little bit, but no, I think everything is improved. Like we were doing power snatch this past weekend, and I hit a 10-pound PR.
Yeah.
And it was 40 pounds more than a year ago, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, 80 pounds more than when I first started here.
Yeah.
So that's like a huge increase.
Yeah, and to put that even more into perspective, I wouldn't say you are like a brand new athlete to CrossFit. A lot of times someone who's brand new to lifting or exercising in general will make progress really quickly right in the beginning.
Kind of like hockey stick growth.
And that's super normal, and then the progress kind of tapers a little bit. But I think that's really cool that you have had experience doing CrossFit in the past and exercise and athletics, and to come in and still be seeing progress.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. What else? Anything else interesting?
I know what my first workout is now that I thought of it. It was my introductory
Baseline?
Oh, the
thing with you,
baseline.
which was the
Yeah.
baseline
Yes.
when I came in and just went full send.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
At like 6 in the morning or whatever it
Yep,
was. And
yep.
just-
Did you put them through the baseline?
Yeah, we did the baseline together. It was, and absolutely sent it.
Yeah,
It was
and
awesome.
I remember jumping up because the last thing is like 10 pull-ups or
Yep,
whatever.
yeah.
And I just started butterflying pull-ups, and Kevin's like, "Oh, butterfly, sweet."
I was like,
Sick.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Normal, like that's like pretty rare to have somebody come in and
Yeah.
butterfly like immediately on the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always
But that
found I
was
was
your
good
first
at like gymnastic stuff because I didn't weigh a ton like
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
when I was first doing this. So
Yeah.
like I could just I could knock out pull-ups like from the start.
Yeah.
Where most people maybe have to like build up the strength. for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Just kind of came naturally.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other fun PRs you can think of? Trying to think. Ring
Like,
muscle up.
Recent ones, the ring muscle up was awesome. I mean, I think I've PR'd every single lift, every like max set of gymnastics things since I've
Yep.
been here, compared to the last 10 years of, doing things in Globo gyms and
Yeah.
college gyms and things like that. So
That's very cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. What do you think most people get wrong about CrossFit?
I think most people probably just have a wrong understanding of what it is. They probably think it's either some crazy high level elite kind of training program, or they think it's just like a fad or something that's, you know, I don't know, something that's not for them.
Sure.
And when I come in here and I see the people that work out here, I compare it to like going to a grocery store, because you see people of all walks of life, all different kinds of people. I think if people walk in the door, that they will immediately change their perspective of what it is that this is, and like who the coaches are, what the systems are for just improving people's lives.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I've had it's really cool because during class, obviously, we have different perspective coaching, but I always say if there's 9 people in class, there's 9 different variations of the workout happening.
Yep.
Like everyone's doing the thing that's appropriate for them. There's one workout program that everyone's doing. We're all doing the same thing, but we're also all doing something entirely different.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so
And I think
agree.
that's where coaching comes in, is just to tie it back to your wins in general, is like your progress is going to happen regardless of where you are in your fitness journey with a team of coaches who know what they're looking at, but then also like have the relationship with you in order to coach you.
Yep.
So like all of those wins are totally credit to you because of the fact that you're coachable and you're willing to receive information that like you yourself can't see. Like you can't see your stance in your squat, or you can't see, you can feel your heels lifting up a little bit, or that your weight's back in your heels, or whatever it is. But it's super, super helpful to have a coach telling you what to do.
And I would say those kind of like wins, just for me specifically, might have never happened if I didn't have a coach.
Fair.
Because like if I'm just doing the wrong thing over and over again,
Right.
like I'm not going to get better.
Right.
Like eventually I'm going to hit that plateau,
Right.
which I was doing for 10 years until
Yeah.
it took me, you know, maybe some stubbornness on my side to not because I really wish I had found this gym specifically sooner. I mean, it was only a month, but
Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
in general, I wish I found
Yeah.
CrossFit sooner.
Sure.
and had that coaching that you were talking about.
Yeah. That's really cool. So I feel like a common misconception is CrossFit's super dangerous, and I know you've battled some injuries.
Yep.
Kind of talk me through kind of some of the things that you've dealt with injury-wise, and how you have used CrossFit to actually help you progress and get through that.
First of all, I would say the majority of my injuries come from not here. It's usually from playing basketball or playing some kind of like outside sport where like contact and things like that are inevitable. I also think that like, for me specifically, I like to compete against myself and make myself better. So with that, you take a little bit of risk by doing that.
Certainly.
And so like, it's not for everyone to like push to the limits, but
Yep, for sure.
you know,
It's a red line in the first
again, yes,
It's all about the first 30 seconds.
I've never done that ever.
Win the warm up.
Win the warm up, first round is the winner. But I think for me, it's just been a learning process of like knowing when to like pull back and knowing your body and knowing when you've kind of had enough and need to take some rest, and also getting back in the gym as soon as possible to move your body through that.
Sure.
So you're not just completely starting from zero
Yep.
again, which
Yep.
could also injure yourself by going too hard, too fast, coming back.
Right, because you're like, I'm back, I feel good.
Yeah.
Or I felt better. I
That's
feel better than
also
I did.
never happened to me. So.
Never.
Cool. If you had to describe or give one lesson you've learned the hard way to someone maybe new coming in to CrossFit, and you could help prevent them from learning that same lesson the hard way, what would you tell them?
Part of it, like what I just said, is just like going too hard, too fast, trying to be someone maybe you're not.
Yeah.
Like, it's good to have a goal of like where you want to be, but knowing that it takes time to get there and that you can't do it in a day has been a learning lesson for me. Like it's not going to happen overnight. It takes consistency. It takes effort into the like doing the little things too to make everything better, not just like specific things. And that will help prevent injuries or mistakes along the way, I think.
Cool.
I like that.
Yeah, kind of listening to your body a little bit.
Yep.
And
Going slower even than
Yeah.
maybe you want to.
Yeah, and that's
okay.
all. It's all a learning process too, because like
Yeah.
there's a difference between feel and real.
Right.
And
I like that.
yeah,
I like
that. I do like
it's
that.
actually from Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I saw him giving a golf lesson, and he was talking about bringing the club back, and there's a difference between feel and real. And the same goes for working out. Like you might feel like you're pacing things well, and then it'll just hit you that you cannot go anymore. Like you're done, which happens to me all the time. So it's an ongoing process, but it's something. I mean, it is something that's important, and that you just have to. Everyone has to like work through in their own way.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's that's hilarious. But something I appreciate about you is when you come in, you always have a plan. You always have, you do your best to be like, I know, like this is my plan. I want to try to hold on to this many reps unbroken or do this weight. And I think that's really cool. I feel like that's a sign that you're taking ownership of your fitness. And and that I appreciate that. And
for me, it creates like a feedback loop of like, this is going to be my plan. I'm going to try to stick to it as best as I can. If I fail that plan, then I know for next time, okay, this didn't work this time. I got to try something else, going forward.
And you have people to hold you accountable too. I mean, by telling us, it's like, okay, cool, this is what your plan is. Then like middle of the workout, checking in, how's it going? Great, cool, moving forward.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So right now, someone feels intimidated to walk into the gym, walk into the CrossFit gym. What would you tell them to get them to walk through the door for the first time?
I would say that I was intimidated the first time I walked into here too. I Google searched you guys, so I was like
I saw our raw website.
It was very early on, and
rough.
I didn't know what I was walking to, and you both like greeted me when I first started here.
We're like,
Yeah. I mean, like it's like to go into a place where you feel like it's going to be intimidating, and then to be greeted by two great people that like really care about the members that are coming in here is a completely different experience than what people probably have in their mind of what they think this is going to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I think that's the advice that I would give to someone new.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's
I
awesome.
love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think of that meme that's like, that meme that's going around right now. It's the little kid. It's like, come on, just follow me. It's gonna be okay.
There it is. There it is.
We should wrap this up with some just fun rapid fire questions.
Oh boy.
So fun, random,
got?
anything rapid fire that comes to you. My first one. What is your favorite pre-workout meal?
I don't eat. Unless you want me to.
Pre-workout.
Pre-workout, it would water.
Water with pre-workout?
Yes.
Okay, post-workout. After Murph, like you're done Murph, what are you eating?
Hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
Because we're having a
burgers
cookout.
and dogs.
That's
burgers
right.
and dogs.
This is true. This is true.
As many-
Maybe if
as many
Lorenzo
hot
and
dogs as
Jose are on the
possible.
grill, then maybe we'll get some steak going.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Or-
What's your favorite thing to do on the weekend?
Watch my son play hockey.
I like that.
Very cool.
Yep.
How old's your son?
He's 10.
10.
Nice.
He's
And
10.
how long has he been playing hockey?
Been playing hockey for 2.5 years, 3 years now.
It's fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where do you go usually for hockey games?
Honestly, I've been here for about the same amount of time as he's been.
Yeah,
playing
you're right.
hockey.
Yeah,
You're
that's right.
right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So we go all over Connecticut. We go Rhode Island, New York,
Nice.
Massachusetts.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite hockey team? Do you have a favorite sports team?
Rangers, Yankees, Colts.
Nice.
Colts.
What am I missing? Lakers.
Lakers.
Wow, all over the place.
Yep. And
I
they
didn't
all
know
have
about the
rivalries
Lakers.
with Boston sports
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Good. Perfect.
Right where I need to be.
Most random or interesting fact about you?
Probably my random recall knowledge of random facts that are only useful in trivia games.
That's incredible.
What
That's incredible.
it is. What is one random fact that you learned recently? How about on the This or That? Isn't that the This or That show that you watch?
Oh, no.
Nothing random there.
putting me on the spot now. I can't recall anything. Random fact. I got nothing.
Okay. Fair enough.
What was the from the trivia, the name of the guy who hit the bird with the ball?
Oh, Randy Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
he
you go.
destroyed a
What?
bird with a baseball.
But
Yeah.
The pitcher.
A
No one-
pitcher?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one
pitched
had
it.
that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy that Billy knows that.
I think it's like common knowledge if you're like a sports fan though. Like it was like a spring training game or something, and he threw like 100-mile-per-hour pitch, and a bird flew right in front of it. Yeah,
Crazy.
watch the video. It's
Absolutely
nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Also, shout out to you for wearing the coolest shirt ever.
Of
Yeah.
course.
First ever. At our gym, we have 225 strong. If you get 225 check-ins in the year, you get a T-shirt, get entered into a raffle, and you get your name up on the wall.
Yeah, so Billy's up there.
Etched in history. And so Billy's wearing the shirt from a few years ago.
I'll have to update it for this year.
2024. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I have a couple more questions.
Oh,
best
you're
shoe workout.
Go Rucks.
Yeah,
Go Rock.
you
Yep.
still stand by that.
Oh yeah, I got 2 pairs now.
Okay.
Actually 3.
Nice. Least favorite hero or benchmark workout.
Least favorite. I haven't done this one, but there's one that's a 10-mile run and 150 burpee pull-ups. That doesn't sound very fun.
No, that doesn't sound fun.
I
Okay.
actually wouldn't mind that one.
Favorite benchmark hero, girl, any sort of benchmark workout.
Cindy always has a special place in my heart.
Fair. Fair.
Murph is great. Yeah, not Fran. Not Fran. It hurts too much.
What's your favorite lift ever?
Power clean.
I like
Easily,
that. I
yeah.
like that. Power clean's fun.
Yep.
Least favorite?
Squat snatch.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Because
yeah,
I
was
can't
gonna
do
say,
it.
I stand by that as well. I agree. All right.
Or overhead squat.
Fair. From the floor, which would
Overhead squats from the floor are like terrible.
Cool. You got any?
No, I think you just.
I nailed all of them.
Yeah, you just crushed it. Oh,
Rapid
wow.
fire,
Nice.
straight from the brain.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I wasn't even attempting to think of one. I was
That's
just
fine.
letting you roll with it.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Cool. Yeah. So, anything else you want to add for the people?
Not really, no.
right.
I think you
Cool.
nailed everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
Thank
for being on the show. First
Thanks
guest.
for having me.
First
Yeah,
Yes, that's right.
Thanks for having me.
That's right.
Yeah. So.
I'm sure this won't be the only time.
Oh yeah, we'll have you
Yeah,
back.
bring me back. I'll bring more facts next time.
More facts.
I have a ton of like if you bring up random like CrossFit trivia, like I would
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like who won the games in 2015? Ben Smith. Like,
Obviously.
I just know.
Obviously.
How about what's one open workout that you can just like remember? This is where Billy like
Yeah.
knows all of the open.
Well, that
workouts.
open workout we were talking about with all the movements
Oh,
was
yeah,
60 cal row, 50 toes to bar,
Yeah.
40 wall ball, 30 clean,
Dude,
20
that's
muscle
crazy.
up, AMRAP in 14 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23.1
That's crazy.
and
I
also
don't. That is straight out of my brain.
23.1 and also 14.4.
Yeah. It was a repeat. I did know that.
All right. So what do you think for open this year?
I think there's going to be a kettlebell. That's my hunch. Either like kettlebell squat or something like that. It's going to be a new thing.
Kettlebell squat.
Yeah.
I hope not.
An overhead squat, like overhead
Nah,
squat with a
I'm thinking just like a front squat
front
or something.
squat.
Like that.
I could do that.
I like that. Yeah, I think kettlebell would be cool to put in there. Not like there's no standard issue, as far as like.
It depends.
Yeah, if you're doing a swing or something, it might get a little
Yeah,
sketchy,
true.
but I think having it in like a squat or something like
Yeah.
that.
Like a snatch,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
bang up the wrist
Cool.
a little
Hang
bit.
snatch, yeah.
All right. So, first guest, Billy. If you this resonated with you at all, like, subscribe, share it with a friend. If you are interested in trying out a class here at CrossFit Topside, shoot us a text or email or fill out the form on our website. Book a call and we'll get you in here and we'll schedule a time to chat. So, yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with another guest.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Above the Standard podcast.
If you found this episode helpful to you, please share it so we can help others in the Central Connecticut area.
For more information or to start your journey, reach out to us on social media or visit CrossFitTopside.com.
Until next time, keep striving to live above the standard.